What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And I know I've been missing for a couple of days. What do you want from me, man? You know, I gotta take some time to reset my mind and let me get back to being the savage that I am. And today, why are brand new Demon 170s rusting? Like ball joint failure, rusting. Undercarriages rotting away, and these are investments, right? Guys, before we get into today's video, I got to talk about the sponsors here at the channel, and that's Morgan & Morgan Attorneys at Law. If you're looking for a personal injury attorney, you're not going to find any larger than Morgan & Morgan. Handling over 20 million phone calls in 2023 alone. When they put it on the billboard that size matters, they mean it. They can go head to head with those massive insurance companies to have your back. And you can get started in 8 clicks or less by going to forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. Again, that's forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. And I appreciate them for allowing me to do what I do. Now, guys, I'm going to stand over here because we're going to have some different pictures and stuff we're going to put up here. But I saw these from Butter the Insider. Now, if you don't know who Butter the Insider is, I can't help you. He was literally like one of the most suffering fans of the Dodge Demon 170 that couldn't get one. He finally got his chance to get one of the last ones available. And then rusted undercarriage. Why? And this is nothing new. There have been several reports about these cars rusting being rusted at delivery. And you're going, why wouldn't they spray some kind of clear or something under the car to protect it, even if it's only temporary, before transport? And evidently, because these cars are manufactured in Canada, they drive them from the factory to a holding lot. Well, guess what? When it's in the wintertime, all these cars that were manufactured during snow months. Well, guess what happens? You know what they put down? Brine, salt, other corrosives to melt the snow and ice. And I mean, you're already driving a car with drag radials on it, and the snow is a pretty dangerous event anyway, right? Well, evidently from driving it from the plant, which is whatever it is, 3/4 of a mile, whatever, to the holding lot that they would park all these before transport, they would get salt under the cars. Now, partially this is kind of also on the dealers, because I'm going to be honest with you, if I have a car that I'm trying to mark up $200,000 like some of these dumbass dealers are doing, I'm probably going to get under it with my detailer and have them Brillo pad that shit, do something to get that rust up off of the car. Because could you imagine the balls of a dealer saying, yeah, pay $230,000 for this car, and you're going to have to accept it because it looks like this? Does that sound like a sound investment to you? Sure the hell doesn't to me. But this has been continuing to happen. I thought it was interesting. I just saw Butter did a video on it the other day. I'm going to link his channel in the description down below. If you don't already subscribe to Butter the Insider, go do it. I also saw another banger today from OC Motivator where he went out to Huntington Beach Dodge. You guys remember those dumbasses, right? The dealership that was screwing over at police officers out there in California over cars. Yeah, that was interesting. So it was interesting to see his video and his interactions there. You can go check that out as well. I'm going to tag both of their channels in the description down below. What do you think about this rusting undercarriage situation? Because how in the hell can this be the most expensive L car? The most expensive, I mean, if we're talking about taking L's, this thing's definitely taking L's. How can this be the most expensive Dodge for sale at MSRP? And it's rusting before it even gets in the customer's hands. What do you think that's going to do 15 years from now? Any thoughts? Because if it's doing it now at delivery, what do you think it's going to look like in a couple years? And then what happens if, because of all this mess, Dodge isn't even around in a couple years? Who warranties that? That paint warranty doesn't mean shit if the company doesn't exist, right? Something to think about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.